Well, what got me, it wasn't so much thinking about returning to work as just actually returning to work. And that was, I've joked that this whole bike shop thing was a hobby that got out of hand. And that's exactly the truth of the matter. I was doing this when I was in the, not quite the depths of my disability, kind of the backside of the depths. And I was looking for something to keep me from going crazy while I had so much free time on my hands. But it needed to be something that was easy to do, that I could manage, around the issues that I was still dealing with. And working on electric bikes was a perfect fit for that. So that's what got me into the business aspect of this, was just following my passion, and it just growing and growing, and kind of calling out to me to be a business here in town. Not able to work full time was a big thing. Basically being able to work the hours that I could on, kind of at my own pace. And yeah, I guess primarily that's just the flexibility of not having to, let's say, be behind the counter, from 9 to 5 every day or whatever. I needed to be able to stop and take a break or go to the bathroom or whatever I needed to. And so doing it on my own, originally out of my living room, allowed me to do that. I really appreciated in the beginning the freedom and the flexibility to, logistically, there were a lot of bad days that I wasn't feeling well and I just couldn't make it to the shop. And so my very first location on the door, it said for the most part, and then the hours. And then under that, always best to call for an appointment. So I had the freedom to not be there on regular hours, and that made all the difference in the world to keep it from not being this additional source of stress while I was, doing my best to heal myself.